Ah. Oh, how nice. A cellmate. Would you have a few minutes to help me with my, predicament? And in order for you to quickly develop an excellent plan for my escape, I'll just tell you my story. Once upon a time, not so long ago, in a land far, far away, and a temperature difference of at least 30 degrees Celsius. Where was I again? Oh yeah, at the beginning. So, for me, apart from the acute crisis, it was a really great year. I was finally able to move into my boss, Mary's apartment. And the apartment was simply too small for Mary, her new boyfriend Bob, Bob's rat Steve, and Mary's 8 cats. Bad for Mary, good for me. I've been looking for a suitable apartment for me and my best friend Jimmy the cat for ages. Even though Mary's apartment is designed as an 8-cat den, it also works wonderfully as a single cat household. But it's definitely good to know there's still room for 7 more cats. Well, even though my move was quite an effort, things eventually calmed down and I was able to get back to the things I'm really good at. Science fiction crossword puzzles! Furry companion with a famous outlaw with 9 letters. Doesn't get easier than that. It was as if I were destined to solve this new crossword puzzle in record time. This time there was a 14-day vacation to the rebel base on Moon Yavin 4 to be won. These legendary movie scenes were shot off in far-off Guatemala, a country I'd always wanted to visit myself. So, full of concentration, what is the home world of our furry companion? A word with 3 Ys? I normally avoid the sweepstakes like the plague. I never win anything anyway. And yet, signs and wonders still do happen, and a few weeks later, the postman rang me. Twice! And he held a letter in his hands. A letter that would significantly influence my fate in the coming weeks. A letter with a flight to Guatemala, including a 14-day hotel stay! Awesome, right? This vacation must cost €1 million. And just a few weeks later, the time had actually come. Scott Whiskers is going on vacation! Oh, I'm so excited! Rebel base on Moon Yavin 4, here I come! What a flight that was! 12 hours, a busted air conditioner, and a seatmate with a disregard for personal hygiene. But never mind. I've finally reached the destination of my unexpected journey! Guatemala. What a beautiful country! So much green, blue sky, and the blue sea should be somewhere too. But I still have time to swim later. Now, off to the hotel, and then we'll check whether the all-inclusive label on the minibar also includes peanuts. In any case, I need a good night's sleep now. Thanks to my smelly fellow passenger, sleep was unfortunately out of the question on the plane. My flight ticket with the number NCC 1701. This certificate is the indisputable proof of my luck. I actually won a vacation in Guatemala. I can request my suitcase via this control panel. Oh, that wasn't the correct code for my suitcase. I think the display said something about ticket number and my year of birth? Great! That worked. Great! And now, off to the hotel. I urgently need a good night's sleep.
Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Barney's New Cataract Hotel, an oasis of relaxation and adventure. I am Barney, and I guarantee you, as our esteemed guest, an unforgettable stay.
I just wanted to ask if my room is ready yet.
May I ask under which name your room was reserved?
Of course. Whiskers is my name. Scott Whiskers.
Oh, the Mr. Whiskers, the lucky winner of this Star Trek competition, right?
Star Wars, not Star Trek.
Same difference. And I'm pleased to inform you that our dear Consuela gave your room a shine this morning.
Oh, thank you. You know, I've never won anything before, and this vacation is a dream come true.
I can imagine. And don't hesitate to ask Barney, our best employee, if you have any questions or requests.
Let me guess. You're Barney, right?
That's right. And Barney's sole aim is to give the guests of this hotel the vacation of a lifetime.
Well, color me curious.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Can you recommend some places of interest in the area?
Well, for starters, there's a wonderful tourist paradise of Pueblo Verde with its fantastic sales stands.
Great, I'll have a look.
Fine. And there's our wonderful zoo,
I love animals!
which unfortunately is currently closed.
Oh, what a pity.
Oh, and if you want to get to know the locals a little, I recommend a trip to Santo Tomas.
I definitely want that.
And last but not least, we have our fantastic beach just around the corner. And if the rumors are to be believed, it even includes sunken pirate treasure.
Wow! Guess it's time for a treasure hunt!
I wish you every success. But be sure to leave some gold from the pirate treasure for the guests after you.
I can't promise that.
Yes? Is there anything else I can help you with?
Is there anything I should know about Santo Tomas?
Well, the small village, just behind Pueblo Verde, is the place to go if you want to get to know the real life of the locals.
That sounds exciting!
Maybe so. But since their golden kitten disappeared, the village has unfortunately been going downhill.
A golden cat? A real one?
Nah, I don't think so. But since the shiny gold thing was destroyed by lightning, Santo Tomas has been slowly but surely going downhill.
Oh dear. That doesn't sound good.
Right? Even if the whole thing sounds like nonsense to an outsider, it's a disaster for Santo Tomas and its superstitious inhabitants.
Might not be the best time for a visit then.
Oh, don't worry about it. The locals are all very, very friendly, especially to tourists. And who knows? Perhaps you have an idea of how to resolve that dilemma.
I don't carry any gold relics on me, but if there's a way I can help, I'd be happy to. I am also quite capable of multitasking. It was already clear to me that this vacation would not go as planned.
Well, well, well. You are full of surprises. Well then, I wish you every success with this endeavor. Is there anything else I can help you with?
You said Pueblo Verde's worth a visit?
But of course. And while you're there, don't forget to pay a visit to my sales stand,
I see. So that's what's going on.
where you can buy the best tourist aids for an extremely fair price.
What exactly are tourist aids?
Quite simply, sun shining relentlessly? A problem that can be solved with a tube of sunscreen, available for purchase at Barney's sales stand, for an extremely fair price.
I see.
Or did you leave that much-needed exotic flea powder at home?
Are there exotic fleas here?
A can of this lifesaver is, of course, available at Barney's sales stand in Pueblo Verde.
For an extremely fair price.
Right. Is there anything else I can help you with?
So the local zoo is worth a visit.
Well, yes. Actually, yes. If it were open.
The zoo's closed. Why mention it then?
Because I have not given up hope of being able to reopen this tourist magnet one day.
So why is it closed?
Well, it's actually quite simple. Unfortunately, there were hardly any visitors during the time of Great Crisis. And now the zoo needs a proper renovation.
But you're rich, aren't you? What's the problem?
Unfortunately, not rich enough. My grandfather, who built the zoo about 70 years ago, would be turning in his grave if he knew what it looked like today. Fortunately, one of the inhabitants of Santo Tomas still regularly looks after the animals. But let's change the subject, please. Talking about my beautiful zoo makes me sad.
Of course.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
You mentioned the hotel's beach.
Certainly. Our beautiful white sandy beach framed by the sparkling blue sea. And it's just around the corner. Pure relaxation. That's a promise.
To be honest, I didn't really want to spend this vacation lying lazily on an air mattress, letting the sun warm my belly. I actually wanted to experience something on this vacation.
Why, of course. You can always go to the beach later. Experience all the adventure you could wish for. And at the very end, when things have calmed down a bit, grab your swimming vest or diving goggles and take your adventure into the cool waters of the Caribbean Sea.
Alright? I'll think about it. But I can't promise anything.
Most importantly, have an unforgettable vacation here. And if your pale skin type is not really compatible with the sandy beach sun and you're more drawn to the jungle, that's also wonderful, of course. But always remember, the smaller the snake, the more poisonous it probably is. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Did you really call this hotel the new Cataract Hotel?
Why, of course. Why do you ask?
Isn't that kind of, well, like a copyright infringement?
Is that so? What makes you think so?
Well, there's already a new Cataract Hotel. I think it's in Aswan, Egypt? Not to mention the legendary Old Cataract Hotel.
Are you a lawyer? Or do you have something to do with these hotels?
No. I'm just curious.
I see. Well then, what else should I have called this hotel? Barney's Love Shack by the Sea?
That would at least be quite memorable.
Nonsense. Let the Egyptians sue me. The name of the hotel stays. And that's it.
Alright. I didn't mean to upset you.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Is there anything I should know about Santo Tomas?
Well, the small village.
That sounds exciting!
Maybe so.
See you soon.
Why, of course.
I'll just take one of these grapes. It doesn't seem to be really fresh. Great! Now I'm perfectly equipped for all of the adventures that may come my way. Oh, goody! The news channel I always watch at home is already on. Perfect! It makes me feel right at home. Now, off to bed. Fitz. I finally have some time to rest. I'm so tired. I wonder what adventure awaits me tomorrow. I'm already really excited. But for now, I'll say goodnight. See you tomorrow. Oh. Hey! There you are again. Have you been waiting here next to my bed all night? Whatever. I slept super well and I'm ready for lots more adventures. So, let's go!
Yes? Can I help you with anything? Do you need new bed linen?
Excuse me, but I'm curious. You have quite a lot to do here, don't you? And that with what is probably inadequate pay?
Oh, thank you very much for your interest in my fields of activity. And no, I'm very happy with my pay. Mr. Barney treats me really fairly.
I'm glad to hear that.
And indeed, I have a really busy time here. For example, our guest rooms need new towels and sheets every day. And it goes without saying that the general cleanliness of our carpets in and outside your room is also very important to me.
And even if you probably don't hear this very often, thank you very much for your efforts. You make sure that my vacation is an unforgettable experience. In a positive sense, of course.
Thank you very much for your kind words. I am very pleased that you appreciate my efforts here. Is there anything else to discuss?
Could I please have a clean bedsheet?
Oh, is there something wrong with your duvet cover? If I have a free minute later, I will of course be happy to change your bed linen again.
Well, I would be happy to do this difficult job for you. After all, you already have enough to do here. Wouldn't you just have a fresh sheet for me?
Thank you for this offer. But you are here to relax, not to work. But even if I were to burden you with this effort, unfortunately, I don't have any fresh sheets at the moment.
And that one on the trolley? That looks pretty fresh to me.
My asset of the last resort. Unfortunately, I can't possibly give you that sheet. Please, just wait until I have time for your room today.
Of course. And thanks again for your great work here.
Is there anything else to discuss?
You mentioned Mr. Barney. Mr. Barney? Really? So your boss is called Barney.
The fourth, exactly.
Barney the Fourth. Now that's what I call the name.
No one can help how they are named.
That's probably true. But even if it is rude, I find his name really funny.
Well, may I ask for your name, please?
Whiskers. Scott Maria Magdalena Whiskers. The first,
A really beautiful name.
isn't it?
Is there anything else to discuss?
The picture you're cleaning. You've really taken a shine to it, haven't you?
Oh, is it that obvious?
Well, the picture seems pretty clean to me.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
Absolutely.
Well, I think I'm in love. That striking chin. Those blue eyes. And then there's this fashionable floppy hat. Isn't it just a dreamboat?
Well, that's probably not for me to judge. But I very much hope that you'll meet the man of your dreams one day.
Oh, I hardly dare to hope. Is there anything else to discuss?
See you soon.
I wish you a wonderful vacation.
I'll just put the grape here. The carpet here's already dirty anyway. Oh, this is fun.
Hey, is that really necessary?
Yes? Is everything all right with your room?
Excuse me, please.
Yes?
I'm afraid that someone's had a little mishap in the foyer. The carpet is full of squashed fruit.
Really?
Yeah, it's a real massacre. A fruit massacre.
Oh dear, I'll take care of it immediately, of course. I'm really proud of the big clean carpet in the foyer.
And rightly so.
Would you mind looking after my trolley here for a while?
Sure thing. You can rely on me.
Great, thank you very much. See you soon then. I hope I'll catch that rascal who did this to my nice clean carpet.
I do feel a little bad about that. Consuela certainly has enough to do as it is. I'll take that with me. Just out of principle. I'll just take one of these grapes. It doesn't seem to be really fresh. Good. However, the cartridge needs to be recharged.
Hey, what are you doing there?
The oxygen cartridge is now fully charged.
Hey bro, what's up? Are you waiting for the perfect wave?
What do you mean by the perfect wave?
What do you mean by that? Well, what do you think? Lots of water, lots of wind.
And you in the middle?
Exactly. Me and my surfboard Bianca riding a wave as high as a skyscraper with graceful perfection.
I see. And I guess no wind means no wave.
Hey bro, you're smarter than you look.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Thank you bro for the offer. But somehow you don't look like the god of the winds to me. So how could you help me?
You'd be amazed.
So you have a plan for how to magically transform the damn windless sea into a hurricane-lashed symphony?
No. But just let me think about it a bit, okay?
Okay, bro. Whatever you say. Come back when the plan is ready. Anything else?
Your surfboard has a name.
Yo, sure. Yours doesn't?
The name is really Bianca.
Yo, man. And isn't she a beauty?
Absolutely. But why Bianca? Why not Brigitte? Or Brunilda?
Have you heard of the video game Dragon Age?
Of course. There's a Grey Warden in front of you. Oh. Haha. I see. But your name isn't Varric, and you don't look like a dwarf to me either. However, you seem to me to be just as cool a guy.
Thanks, bro, and that's really hard work. You have no idea.
I guess every surfer gives his board a name?
Yep. Guess your great love isn't running around nameless either, right?
My cat Jimmy.
Whoever. I guess that answers your question.
You don't look like a Dragon Age playing nerd to me.
Uh-huh. And when you were born, coolness was obviously not on the wish list. Anything else?
Hey, what can I do to become as cool as you?
Huh? Probably nothing, bro. I am unique.
Of course, of course. The question was more of a general nature. A few basic tips would help me.
I can already guess that. But bro, please don't take this the wrong way, but every fiber of your being screams nerd.
Is it really that obvious?
Sorry, bro. I'm afraid there's nothing more you can do. Unfortunately, at your age, the coolness train has already left the station.
Damn.
And surfer coolness is a whole other level of cool.
Damn.
It's years of hard work. And even though I'm sorry that you were probably beaten up quite often at school as a child, you'd be better off dealing with more meaningful things than trying to match my coolness.
Maybe I can find a cool pair of sunglasses somewhere. And then it's step by step.
Anything else?
Hey, do you have any beginner surfing tips for me?
Sure, bro. Grab a board and then get into the water and off you go.
Really? Is that easy? Just get in the water and the party starts. Could I possibly borrow Bianca for a short time?
Nope. Bianca and I are inseparable. And of course, every self-respecting surfer needs their own board.
I see. That makes sense, of course. But what do I have to do to avoid falling off the board? I used to fall over regularly with my bike.
Well, that's just a matter of practice, of course. And it's no shame to regularly fall off the board at the beginning. And as long as you just climb back onto your board faster than the nearest shark can swim.
Shark?
Sure, fear of death is the best teacher. And even if you get nibbled on now and again, you'll get the hang of it after a few years.
Are you sure I'm not allowed to practice a little with Bianca?
You bet, bro. Anything else?
Take care.
Yo, bro, knock yourself out.
I actually gave up my sandcastle career at the age of 7. But now I feel called upon to dig a big hole somewhere. Unfortunately, I don't have time for a sandcastle. I will only put this fashion faux pas on my head in an emergency. Now I need an air pump of some kind. The last time I had to inflate an air mattress with my mouth while camping, I almost fainted. I hope I don't crush it in my pocket. I still have no idea what I could do with it. What a marvel of nature. A banana! Somehow that didn't help. The banana's firmly in place. Perfect. Sometimes brute force is the solution after all. Great. And how am I supposed to resist the irrepressible urge to just take a bite? Well. I hope I can also receive my beloved synth pop channel for my daily dose of Depeche Mode. The fountain could do with a little cleaning. Yuck. Nah. It's too rusty for me to possibly turn it. Good idea. This should loosen the rusted wheel a little. Good. It was high time to stop the supply of this disgusting sludge. Who knows where this cesspool comes from? its heyday, with a large water fountain, it was certainly an impressive spectacle. Wow! I'm rich! The solar panel supplies the impressive Barney's lettering with electricity. Ow! It would probably be better to switch off the neon signs first. If this were a Sierra Online game, I'd be dead right now.
Hello there! A new face? How nice! Welcome to Barney's. And welcome to Pueblo Verde, the first port of call for tourists in distress.
Hey, tourists in distress. What do you mean by that?
Very simple. Surely you know that. You go on vacation, open your suitcase, and boom!
Boom.
Of course you forgot the most important utensils at home.
Did I?
Most likely. Planning a trip to the jungle? Absolutely deadly without our exotic flea powder.
I really forgot that. Drat.
Or the depths of the Caribbean Sea are calling you, and your diving goggles didn't make it into your suitcase.
Are they still really at home?
And so on and so forth. Barney's fulfills all these wishes and more. At a really attractive price.
What is life of a street vendor like?
Thank you for asking. But what can I say to that? It's not easy for a career jumper in the street sales business. But it's still better than being unemployed and having no prospects.
Career jumper in the street vending business. Is there such a thing?
Why, of course! And I am extremely grateful to Mr. Barney for letting me help out a little here. Since my small coffee plantation just past Santo Tomas fell victim to the drought, I would be in a pretty bad way without this job. Many of my neighbors and friends were not so lucky.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh well, life goes on. And on page 1 of my guide for career jumpers, it says in big letters, "Don't depress your customers." So let's be happy again. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Could I please buy a pair of diving goggles?
Why, of course. 100 quetzals, please.
What?
Quetzals? The currency of our beautiful country.
Something like the coins I, found here.
Let's see. Have fun with it. Yes?
Could you please turn off the neon sign?
Excuse me? Why would I do that?
Mr. Barney sent me. I'm supposed to add the missing E.
Oh, really? Why didn't you say so right away? Just a moment, please. Please don't take too much time with the missing E. The brightly shining neon sign is a customer magnet.
I can certainly still make good use of the solar battery.
Oh, okay. I guess that must be it then. Yes?
What can you tell me about Santo Tomas?
My beloved home village? Unfortunately, talking about it makes me sad.
Because of your coffee plantation.
Because of that and much more. Santo Tomas has been a place of hopelessness ever since a lightning bolt shattered our beloved holy kitty cat. Poor harvests, a few religious fanatics, and hardly any tourists are giving us citizens of Santo Tomas a hard time.
A holy kitty! Oh, isn't that great?
If it were still in one piece.
Ah, that's right. I'm sorry about that. Is there anything I can do to help? Perhaps with a tube of glue?
I wouldn't know how. The wind has long since scattered the porcelain shards to the four winds. But you are of course welcome to get to know Santo Tomas and its wonderful inhabitants.
I'm happy to do that. And your problem cat sounds like a new job for Scott Whiskers, so don't worry, everything will be fine.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I would like a can of that flea powder against exotic fleas.
Good decision. But unfortunately, I sold the last can the day before yesterday.
Oh no. And what can I do now?
Well, should you actually come across one of these hairy monsters,
Yeah?
run! Run like hell! Then, with a bit of luck, you will survive the encounter.
Why so dramatic? My cat's fleas aren't very scary. Just annoying.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you. When you are nibbled on by a 2-meter flea, is there anything else I can help you with?
I think there's an E missing in the lettering. Barney's.
What makes you think that?
Well, doesn't this stall belong to Mr. Barney? From the new Cataract Hotel?
Yes, and? Didn't you want to take care of it?
That's right. It will just take a while.
Okay, no problem. Good things take time. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Take care.
See you again soon!
I hope I don't crush it in my pocket. The signpost points the way to Santo Tomas. Whoops! That was probably the wrong way to go. Well, it's not really stable. Drat, lost again. Ah! I'll never find my way to Santo Tomas like this. I think that's right. I hope I don't crush it in my pocket. The stupid cow won't let me pass. I wish you pleasant dreams. Hey kid, are the fish biting?
Nah, not yet.
I see. I'm not losing hope just yet.
Is there anything else?
What are you trying to catch?
My best friend.
Excuse me?
He actually lives in the large glass on the table in our house. But since yesterday, he has suddenly disappeared. Just gone.
Just gone. And you hope to find your best friend here in the pond.
That's right. I mean, he's got to be somewhere, right?
I guess you're right.
Is there anything else?
Your best friend was really a fish.
Why was? He still is. He just has something more important to do. I suppose.
So he's disappeared. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes, me too. But he will definitely be back soon. You see, he's my best friend.
Oh dear. Well then, I hope you see your beloved fish again soon.
Thank you. Is there anything else?
Can you tell me anything about your pretty village?
What do you want to know?
Have you lived here long?
Of course. In the hut at the back. With Mom and Dad.
And your fish?
Exactly. And Grandpa lives right here next door. But Dad is on some kind of mission, according to Mom. And that's why she's very sad.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry to hear that. Then I hope that your dad soon will have completed his mission.
Yes, that would be great. I don't want my mom to be sad anymore. Is there anything else?
Hey, can you tell me anything about the golden cat?
Golden cat? That one that's been standing on that pedestal for as long as I can remember?
I guess so.
Well, it's broken. And since then, it's been really weird here in the village.
What do you mean, weird?
Everyone is just sad. And I think Uncle Honorio's plantation is ruined too. Oh, and Dad left for some kind of mission shortly after the storm. But I hope he'll be back soon.
So there are a few problems to be solved here in the village.
I guess. But for me, it would be enough if Dad were back.
I can understand that.
Is there anything else?
Hey, you wouldn't know this, but I was a damn good fisherman when I was your age.
Oh, really? I rarely go fishing. I feel sorry for the fish. But maybe my friend is swimming here in the pond?
Your friend? The fish. I see. Well, quite possible.
I mean, he's got to be somewhere, right?
I guess so. Well, as they say, good fishing!
Huh? Is there anything else?
Where are your parents, by the way?
I think Mom is cooking right now. And Dad? Mom says he's on some kind of mission. And she has been sad ever since.
A mission? What kind of mission?
No idea. Mom says that religious nutcase should stay where he is. But I don't think she means it. I'm sure Dad will be back soon.
Well, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
I guess. Is there anything else?
Take care.
Okay.
Oops. A guest? I didn't hear you knock. Can I do something for you?
I'm just a curious and intrusive tourist. What's the situation here in Santo Tomas?
Well, do you know what a self-fulfilling prophecy is?
You keep repeating something until it actually happens?
Something like that. Just as happened with our golden cat.
The relic that was destroyed?
The very same. And for decades, or rather for centuries, it was attributed with magical properties and the good fortune of our little village.
And I guess the inevitable happened.
Yes, exactly. The relic was destroyed by lightning, and nothing has been the same here since.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes, almost all of our coffee plantations have fallen victim to the drought. My son's goldfish died, and my husband disappeared into the jungle with his buddies, muttering something about a groundbreaking discovery.
Whoa.
Well, it is what it is. And you asked, is there anything else?
I'm just a curious and intrusive tourist. What's the situation here in Santo Tomas?
Well, do you know
You keep repeating something until it acts.
something like that? Just as
The relic that was destroyed.
the very same. And for decades,
So your destroyed relic was something like the village saint.
if you say so,
Sounds like you don't share your neighbor's beliefs.
believe. Pah, superstition. That's more like it. For me, it was always just a piece of porcelain, and nothing more.
And how do you explain the drama since the lightning strike? The droughts, for example.
I wouldn't dare claim to know what nature has planned, but droughts and floods have happened before, and will continue to do so in the future.
Your neighbors seem to have a slightly less, well, progressive view than you.
Don't get me wrong. I love my neighbors and the residents of Santo Tomas. I just don't necessarily share their beliefs in gods, spirits, and all the other mambo jumbo.
Like belief in a mythical golden kitty cat with magical powers.
Exactly. I believe in the people in this village and their hard work. Is there anything else?
The little boy fishing outside. That's your son, right?
Diego? Yes. The poor little boy has lost his best friend, his goldfish. But I haven't had the heart to tell him that a few days ago, the fish was floating dead in the goldfish bowl. I think it will break his heart.
Poor little guy.
And now he thinks he might find him in the pond outside.
I guess he'll be trying that for a long time.
Yes, unfortunately. If only I had a replacement fish for him. Is there anything else?
You mentioned your husband?
The big fool?
Is he?
Of course. Shortly after the lightning and the destroyed cat, he lost his job at the zoo. Whereupon he and his buddies founded some kind of cult and disappeared into the jungle.
Cult? Jungle?
Don't get me wrong, I love that dog with all my heart. But do you just abandon your family from one day to the next? You don't do that, right?
Did anything else happen?
Quite possible. Before he disappeared into the jungle, never to be seen or heard from again, he babbled something about a grand discovery that could change the life of our village for the better.
Well, that sounds exciting.
If you say so. Is there anything else?
Do you have any other family here in the village?
Papa Alvaro?
He's your father?
Yes. He lives in the house down the street, and he's working on his very own solution to our problem with the golden cat.
So he has a solution.
No, but he seems to have made a plan to carve a replacement relic and place it on the pedestal in the middle of the village. But well, you know my opinion of all this superstition.
He probably just wants to help.
Yes, probably. Is there anything else?
Take care.
See you soon.
Oh, a visitor. Is there anything I can do for you? I'm pretty busy, you know.
I'm fascinated by your carving. What are you making?
Oh, yeah?
Absolutely. From one expert to another. After all, I almost became a carpenter once.
You don't say. Well, as long as no one finds the golden twin of a relic, with a little luck, the piece of wood in my hands can end the dark times that are currently plaguing us.
So you're carving a replacement for the golden kitty cat?
I'm trying to. And yes, with a little luck, my own creation can at least bring a little sunshine back to Santo Tomas.
Do you really think it works like that? Without any magic at all?
I certainly hope so. I have to do something. Do you have any other concerns?
What is the situation here in Santo Tomas?
Well, you already heard about our destroyed relic, haven't you? And even though I'm not really a superstitious person, I have to admit that since then, usually dark clouds has been hanging over Santo Tomas, and quite literally so. My neighbor Honorio's coffee plantation, for example, has completely withered away. The local zoo was closed recently because of a lack of tourists, and of course that means a lot of jobs were lost. And then my little grandson's best friend died.
Oh, how awful.
Yes, isn't it? And those were just a few examples. Something is very wrong here in Santo Tomas. And I, who, as the village elder, should actually be able to provide a solution, or at least give some advice. Unfortunately, I am at a loss.
Maybe I can help somehow.
Well, then, on behalf of all the residents of Santo Tomas, I'd like to say thank you. May you succeed while I have failed so far. Do you have any other concerns?
You're the village elder, aren't you? Do you have any advice on what could be done in the current situation?
Well, as long as there is no brave here to go in search of our cat's golden twin, I see dark times ahead for Santo Tomas.
Golden twin?
Yes, at least that's what the legend says.
Well, here's the solution. Where can I find the shiny golden twin you mentioned?
Well, I'm afraid that's the catch. No one knows where and no one knows a way. Probably somewhere deep into the jungle, among the ruins of our elders. But as I said, there are just rumors.
Which I will get to the bottom of immediately.
Well, then I wish you lots of success. Do you have any other concerns?
I suppose you have a large family here in town.
It used to be that way. But after the death of my wife a few years ago, I was left with only my daughter Isabel and my little grandson Diego.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And then there is Carlos, my daughter's husband. A loving and good-natured giant, really. But The loss of our golden cat has thrown him completely off track.
That bad?
For my daughter and little Diego, definitely. Carlos and his friends formed some kind of group called the Peoples from Itzama, ranted something about incredibly discovery, and have since disappeared into the jungle.
Well, it's not okay to abandon your family like that.
Right?
Although I would still like to know what's so incredible about Carlos's discovery.
Well, you'll just have to ask him yourself. If you can even find him. Do you have any other concerns?
Take care.
You too. Hey!
Excuse me? But the board was a deadly tripping hazard anyway, wasn't it?
That's right. But the hole is no less dangerous, don't you think?
But at least you can see it better, right?
Yes, until nightfall, when I can't see a thing.
Well, you sleep at night and you don't wander around, do you?
Still, I'd appreciate if you could leave my house in one piece.
Nah, into the jungle without a plan? Even though I'm quite keen on adventure, this is a bit too dicey for me. Or have you already forgotten the exotic monster fleas? Maybe someone who knows the area can recommend a safe route.
Yes?
Hey kid, do you think you could show me a safe way into the jungle?
You want to go to the jungle? Really?
Sure, that sounds exciting. Do you think you could recommend a safe path?
Sure could. Maybe later. But first I have to find my friend. I'm starting to get really worried about the old googly eyes.
Ah, okay. I see.
Aren't you going to help me look? Being so tall, you must be able to see much further than I can.
Of course! I'll keep an eye out for your buddy.
Thank you. Just come to me afterwards and I'll show you a safe way to the jungle. Is there anything else?
Take care.
Okay.
Well, little one. Delicious.
Oh, how nice. You found a new fish for Diego? Thank you. Diego will be pleased.
You're welcome.
The fish even looks remarkably like Diego's old friend. Except for the color. It doesn't quite match. But thanks again. Now, that's what I call a wonderful surprise.
Yes?
Hey, kid! I have great news for you.
Really? What?
Your friend has returned from vacation and is waiting for you at home!
What? Really?
It's the truth. Your mum sent me to get you.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! I still can't believe it.
Well, are you happy?
Is that really Alberto? He looks so different.
Why, of course it's Klaus. Alberto. You would also be refreshed and radiant in the most colourful shades after a long vacation.
Oh, really?
I'm telling you. Just look at him. How he beams with joy at seeing you again.
Cool. I think you're right. Alberto is back. Yes. Yes?
Well, it's great that Alberto's back, isn't it?
That's absolutely amazing. He's my best friend, you know?
Yeah, I figured as much.
But where on earth was he? I looked for him everywhere.
Oh, you know, every fish needs a vacation sometimes. He was probably visiting his relatives at some beautiful coral reef.
Oh, right. I thought Alberto must have a big family.
Little fellow like him? Absolutely.
My life has purpose again. Yes?
Hey kid, do you think you could show me a safe way into the jungle?
Of course. I often went mushrooming with my dad, and I know a super secret path into the jungle.
Well, that sounds great.
Yes, but I don't know much further than that. My dad forbade me from going deeper into the jungle.
Probably for the best. Hey, it would help me if you could show me the super secret entrance.
You got it. After all, you helped me with Alberto. Just let me know when you're ready to go.
Now?
Hehe. Then let's go.
Oh, how nice. Diego has his friend back. And for the first time in my life, I saw a goldfish smile. But now it is really time for my dangerous journey into the jungle. It's a good thing Diego knows his way around here. And the little guy is more than willing to point me in the right direction. So let's go! Off on an adventure! And there he goes. Little Diego. But he kept his word. So this is it. The road to adventure. I hope that I survive said adventure unscathed. It would really be a shame if there wasn't a third installment of the world-famous Scott Whiskers point-and-click adventure series. Wait a minute! Something tells me that I'm still missing an essential item to survive what awaits me in the jungle. Something made of baked clay? To be found near the sunny sandy beach behind the hotel? I'd better go take another good look around. And maybe look at the whole thing from a slightly more distant perspective. No, I can't possibly dive that deep with my diving goggles. This is only for snorkeling in shallow waters. Perfect. A bit makeshift, but this construction of mine should keep me alive under the water. Only for emergencies, this stuff is so extremely slippery. Wouldn't it be great if that had worked now? But unfortunately it didn't. This is a experimental diving mask with oxygen supply. Ideal for deeper waters. I better put some sunscreen on first. Water droplets act like magnifying glasses on me. Unfortunately, the sun and I are not on the best of terms. Fine, I'd better cover myself in some of that stuff. It would be stupid if I were to suddenly melt away. Let's get into the cool water. Hopefully there's no sharks here. Broken glass in your pocket. Sounds like a good idea. Right. That was quicker than I thought. I'd better not drink this wine. No. Barney asked me to leave a few items for the players after me. That's why the book stays here. Now I just have to learn to sing. A small bag of highly explosive black gunpowder in your pocket. What could possibly go wrong? Wow! A Mayan costume! It seems to be my size too. These look like some Tio Nana cattle mushrooms. As a diligent mushroom picker, of course I know my way around. Now I just need a sparking idea. These look like some Tio Nana cattle mushrooms. As a diligent mushroom picker, of course, I know my way around. I better not try any of this. Drat. This is proving more difficult than expected. Maybe Diego has another idea how I can get through the jungle.
Yes?
Hey, kid. Do you have any idea how I can walk safely through the jungle? Did your dad give you any kind of hint?
Path through the jungle? Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe?
That said to me that I
Yes.
should follow the panther's path in an absolute emergency. Then I would find him.
Panther's path.
I don't know if that was serious about that. I don't know any panthers.
Well, I think that's helpful anyway.
If you say so. Is there anything else?
Take care.
Okay.
A family of lemurs. How sweet. The display board explains the Guatemalan panther. What? Are there really panthers here? I wish I'd known that beforehand. I doubt the programmer of this game will program me a hazard pay bonus. It's done! And I didn't see a single exotic monster flea. But where on earth have I ended up now? It looks like a Hollywood set. But I guess this is all authentic. A real Mayan village. Awesome. I don't believe it. Who would ever have thought that I would one day stand at the foot of a majestic Mayan temple? Nobody at home will believe this.
Hey! Stop! I don't think you're supposed to be here. Damn tourists.
But I
don't care.
But...
Silence! You've got no business here.
Oh. Okay. Alright. I'm going.
Not so fast. You'll disappear and then tell everyone about this place, won't you?
Probably.
Certainly not. And until I know what I'm going to do with you,
No ritual sacrifice, please!
good idea. But first, you'll get to know our prison cell from the inside.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. And now, off you go.
Yeah, that's how it was. That's how I ended up here. And now that you know my story, I'm sure you'll find a way out of this death trap. After all, I still have a golden cat to find! The dry sand seems quite firm. A shame about the good wine. But I'm not really that fond of alcohol anyway. What a nice hole. Actually, a good idea. You probably already know a similar puzzle from another point-and-click adventure game. That would be too easy. No! I told you already. That would be much too easy. Why don't you just think of your own solution? Whoops! What a riddle. Still, better stolen than badly made by yourself. I don't know if you knew, but as a child I was very fascinated by fire, much to the chagrin of my parents. I hope I don't crush it in my pocket. When it comes to religion, I'm now up to date. Fashionably, I am now back on trend. I can't get it off with my bare hands. The thread is tangled in the fan motor. I have 1,000 ideas of what I could do with this piece of string. What was I up to again?
Hey! Stop! I don't think you're supposed to be here. Damn tourists.
But
I don't care.
But...
Silence! You've got no business here.
Oh. Okay. Alright. I'm going.
Not so fast. You'll disappear and then tell everyone about this place, won't you?
Probably.
Certainly not. And until I know what I'm going to do with you...
No ritual sacrifice, please!
Good idea. But first, you'll get to know our prison cell from the inside.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. And now, off you go.
No, it's not going to work out that way. All right. Let's see if the costume really fits me. Fits like a glove. I'm afraid the door is firmly blocked up. What a nice hole. Whoa! Who's to be sacrificed here?
Stop! You are not allowed to! Oh, wait a minute. Who the heck are you? And why are you dressed like a member of the People's Front of Itzamna?
I'm, Sanchez, junior cult member.
Oh, really? I wonder how you found this sacred site in the first place.
I just hope to learn a lot from you.
And the People's Front of Itzamna thanks you for your commitment. But please, don't touch anything. This village is well over 1,000 years old.
You got it.
Anything else?
I can't help but notice the great pyre up there on the temple.
Impressive, isn't it? And once we have made the traditional human sacrifice, preferably some tourist, hopefully Itzamna's wrath will be appeased.
Human sacrifice.
Exactly. No less is needed to appease the wrath of Itzamna. And of course, the ceremonial sacrificial drink should not be missing either.
So, a beer around the campfire.
It's not quite that trivial. But it's absolutely necessary. And as soon as Carlos remembers the recipe, the party can begin.
And then everything will be fine again?
Yes. At least that's what tradition says.
I see. So all that's missing is a voluntary tourist sacrifice and a presumably deadly mixed drink.
Basically, that's what it comes down to. Yes. Anything else?
What is this about the People's Front of Itzamna?
The People's Front? Well, this is us. A small group.
Of fanatics?
Of true believers. We live here according to the examples of our ancestors. To find solutions in times of severe crisis, when no other solutions are in sight.
And, why the costumes?
What's with that question? Aren't you wearing the same costume? Why are you doing this?
Oh, to be closer to my ancestors.
Exactly. And as a member of the People's Front of Itzamna, you are also entitled to lots of free drinks at Carlos' bar.
Ah, now we're getting closer to the truth.
Anything else?
Can you tell me anything about this place?
Gladly. Few people know of the existence of this little village. My grandfather discovered it 70 years ago, and it has served as a retreat for the People's Front of Itzamna in times of serious crisis ever since.
Like the current drama surrounding the destroyed cat.
Exactly. We members of the People's Front are returning to our ancestral roots here. We discuss things. We get drunk.
Well, that sounds like fun.
And sooner or later our ancestors will speak to us here and tell us what to do. Anything else?
What exactly are my tasks here as a, junior cult member?
Well, first and foremost, please make sure that no tourists stray here. This place is sacred and must not be desecrated.
You got it. And what do I do if I catch a tourist?
Well, do you see the great pyre at the top of the temple?
Yeah.
You grab a sturdy wooden stick from the pyre and use it to chase the tourist back into the jungle.
You got it. Anything else?
Well, I've already said it. Just don't touch anything. And watch us professionals at work for a while. And learn.
Okie dokie.
Anything else?
Are you aware of the situation regarding the destroyed cat of Santo Tomas?
Why, of course. That is why the members of the People's Front have gathered here. To connect with our ancestors. And to search for a solution.
What might the solution look like?
Well, there are rumors that there is a golden twin of our cat. Somewhere.
Well, that sounds good. A golden twin, you say? Consider it found!
Ah, well. The enthusiasm of youth. Well then, I wish you lots of success. For the sake of us all. Anything else?
See you later.
Okay. Stop. No Greetings.
Are you really looking for a volunteer to sacrifice at the pyre?
Yes, Miguel thinks it's necessary. That and the ritual drunkenness with one of Carlos' legendary sacrificial cocktails.
Sounds dramatic. And somehow also great fun.
I should hope so. Miguel said this is the only way we can appease Insabna's wrath and break the curse in our little village.
You're from Santo Tomas?
I am. We are all here. Is there anything else on your mind?
So your job here is to just stand around and block the way.
For the most part, yes.
And you enjoy that?
It's for a higher purpose, you know? And besides, it's what I do best. Years of training as a security guard at the local Longbottom Museum.
The Longbottom Museum.
Yes, if you want to learn something about the history of our country, then you have come to the right place.
And you work there as a security guard?
Part-time only. Unfortunately, my obligations here do not allow for a greater commitment in this regard.
Is the museum worth visiting?
Absolutely. Greetings.
Will you please let me pass?
Only with a pass A38.
Huh?
I am just kidding. No, nobody shall pass here. The road behind me is far too dangerous for a tourist like you. But don't be sad. It opens up the possibility of you being sacrificed at the pyre.
I don't know if I want that.
You would be doing us all a great favor. Think about it for a moment. Is there anything else on your mind?
So, you really expect a tourist to volunteer for the sacrifice?
Yep. Why do you ask? Would you like to volunteer?
No. Maybe next time.
Too bad. Somehow, it is proving quite difficult to find a suitable candidate.
And it won't work without the death of a poor tourist.
Well, Miguel found this old ritual somewhere. And that requires a sacrifice outsider to lift its Sabna's curse. And, of course, the ritual getting drunk on Carlos' special brew.
I see. Sounds at least partially fun.
Right? Is there anything else on your mind?
What about the ritual sacrificial drink that Carlos mixes?
Well, as for the recipe, you'd better ask Carlos. It is probably not that easy to make. But Miguel said it's absolutely necessary.
To break its Amna's curse.
Exactly. At least, that's what the ritual Miguel found says.
So, lots of alcohol and a dead tourist are the key to bliss.
I should certainly hope so. Santo Tomas and its inhabitants have their backs to the wall.
And you. And the other members of the People's Front of Itzamna are the solution?
With a little luck and a firm belief in the wisdom of our ancestors.
Well, then I wish you lots of success.
Thank you. Is there anything else on your mind?
See you later.
See you.
Welcome, my friend. Are you here to learn about the fascinating story of our beautiful country?
You read my mind.
Great! To my left, you will find a hall with the latest exhibit. And don't worry, admission to this museum is absolutely free.
Wow, that's great.
Have fun on your journey back in time to long-forgotten eras of our culture.
Thank you very much.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
I can't help but notice your growling stomach.
Oh, is it that obvious? I'm very sorry.
Did you not have breakfast today?
Nah, I overslept and had to go to work immediately. And, of course, in my haste, I forgot to take my lunchbox.
Ah, well. We all have days like that sometimes.
You can say that again. Why don't you go straight to the exhibits in the next room? So I don't have to bother you with my growling stomach anymore.
Whatever you say.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
You don't really have much to do here, do you?
It's the absolute dream job, isn't it?
Afraid I can't say. What exactly are you doing here?
Apart from the fact that I answer all the questions of any curious guest at the museum,
Apart from that, yes.
well, I'm here mainly for the ambience. Since the museum is free of charge and I don't have to sell tickets, I have the great pleasure of giving each guest my undivided attention.
And what else?
That's about it, really.
Indeed. A real dream job.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
The museum must be a tourist magnet, right?
It used to be, yes. But since the zoo and other major tourist attractions were closed, unfortunately, fewer and fewer visitors come to this museum. And that when you can learn so much about the country's history here.
Yeah, the museum seems pretty interesting.
Right? The history of the Mayans alone goes back thousands of years. And everywhere, the formerly proud indigenous people have left their footprints in this country.
The history of the Mayans is indeed highly interesting.
Right? And with this museum, we try to make this history as accessible as possible for our esteemed visitors.
As accessible as possible.
Yes, but touching is still not allowed. Is there anything else I can help you with?
You probably don't know this, but the Lord and I are old acquaintances.
Oh, really? Unfortunately, I have never had the opportunity to meet our patron in person.
A few years ago, I had the great honor of assisting him in his old homeland in his search for his old missing dog, Rufus.
Really? What's he like?
Well, when he's not complaining about his wife's cat breeding, he is completely focused on his work. But don't ask him about Indiana Jones. Comparisons with his movie colleague, he doesn't like them at all.
You don't say.
But I didn't know that he'd opened up a museum here, on the other side of the world. I guess it's a labor of love for the Lord.
Well, from what I heard, he was faced with the choice of either opening a Chihuahua museum or this one.
It's a good thing he made the right decision.
I think so too. If only because of my allergy to dog hair. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I hope you don't mind me saying, but I think your hair looks absolutely amazing!
Oh, thank you very much. I was just about to say the same thing to you.
Oh, really?
Hardly anyone still really appreciates a 2-hour morning routine with shampoo and conditioner.
True words, my friend. True words. Fighting greasy hair and the resulting split ends is a real life task. Not to mention the creative self-fulfillment that comes with a new hairstyle.
That's right. That's right.
And if I may say so, considering that you were up late this morning, I find your hairy work of art truly impressive.
Thank you very much. Many years of practice make perfect. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Take care.
See you later.
Hey, Alfonso! I know it's not much, but maybe some grapes could satisfy your hunger a little.
Grapes? I like grapes.
Well, enjoy your food.
You're saving my life with this.
You're welcome.
I feel sick.
Poor Alfonso. He has to sweat now. The shirt is not the Lord's style anyway. Oops! What's that? Very nice. A kind of well-dressed scarecrow for tourists? Perfect! Better him than me. Good, the fan ensures that the flames blow towards the jungle and spare the Mayan village. At least, that's the theory. Well then, let there be light! What a cozy fire.
Welcome, stranger. Are you here to attend the ritual sacrifice ceremony?
Well, I certainly don't want to miss that.
You can also be one of the first to try my sacrificial cocktail.
I'm looking forward to it.
At least as soon as I have found out the recipe and the ingredients.
Oh. Okay.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
What exactly is your People's Front about?
Well, we members of the People's Front are gathered here in the Ancestor Halls in a time of great need. To ask the Great Ixama for a solution through ritual sacrifices and alcohol-induced meditation.
And how's it gone so far?
Slow. We have not yet been able to make a tourist sacrifice. Nor can I find a recipe for the necessary sacrificial cocktail.
So there's still a lot to do.
That's right. And to top it all off, I still have a guilty conscience.
Why is that?
Because I abandoned my beloved Isabel and little Diego for this.
That's not nice.
But it was for the greater good. At least, that's what I keep telling myself. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I'm surprised to find a cocktail bar here.
Well, the bar here at the end of the world. That was entirely my idea.
Interesting.
Yes, but obvious. We don't really do much more than make ritual sacrifices and get drunk here.
Wow, that sounds like fun.
It usually is. The only problem I have at the moment is finding the recipe for the necessary sacrificial cocktail. But Miguel believes that it's absolutely necessary to appease Ixama's wrath.
I see. I don't want to keep you from your work anyway. I'm just wondering, Have you always been a bartender?
Oh no, I'm only doing this to keep myself busy somehow. I actually look after our 2 and 4-legged friends at the local zoo, which unfortunately has now been closed.
I am sorry to hear that.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
So you really worked at the zoo? What a dream job!
It was, until Mr. Barney closed the zoo and fired all the employees.
Oh dear. Why is that?
Well, during the big crisis, there were hardly any visitors. So I guess at some point, it just wasn't worth it for Mr. Barney anymore.
That's a shame. Great shame. Who'll take care of the little animals now?
Good question. But someone seems to be doing at least the most necessary work. Probably Mr. Barney himself. I miss being greeted joyfully and hungrily by all the furry friends every day.
Is there no chance of it reopening?
Well, you have to ask Mr. Barney. They probably just don't have the money for the necessary renovations or something like that.
Well, I could talk to Barney. Perhaps we can find a solution.
Alright, do that. And please let me know if there is any news. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Have you made any progress with the sacrificial cocktail yet?
Unfortunately not. But I also have to honestly say that I don't have the nerve for it at the moment. I feel very guilty about abandoning my beloved Isabel and little Diego.
Well, that's just wrong.
But it was an emergency.
Why not just let her know how you feel with a nice gesture?
A nice gesture? Something like a bucket of flowers? My Isabel loves red bromeliads.
Well, that would be a start.
Couldn't you give her the bucket and tell her I love her? I could concentrate much better on my work here if I knew that Isabel was not longer angry with me.
Even though I think you'd take better care of this personally, I'll think of something to do about it.
Thank you very much. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I would love one of your drinks.
Gladly. What would you like?
I'd like a heavenly enlightenment.
Gladly. Coming right up. Welcome back.
Are you really planning to sacrifice a poor tourist at the pyre?
Yes, I'm afraid it's a necessary sacrifice to appease Ixama's wrath. It's just a little more difficult than expected to find a volunteer.
Well, who would volunteer for something like that?
Yes, the reasons for self-sacrifice for the greater good are unfortunately not very convincing. But as the saying goes, hope dies last.
Well, then I wish you lots of success.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Can you tell me about the missing relic from Santo Tomas?
The golden cat? Well, what can I say? A bolt of lightning shattered the good peace. And since then, nothing in Santo Tomas has been the same.
Any ideas what could be done?
Well, for one thing, Miguel has gathered the members of the People's Front of Ixama here to appease Ixama's wrath through all sorts of rites.
And how does it work?
Rather slow. And then, there is the rumor that there is a golden twin of the cat somewhere in the volcanic mountain back there. But an expedition there will probably be suicide. That's why we're trying tourist traps and high percentage drinks first.
Well, I wish you lots of success with that.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
You're Carlos, Isabel's husband, right?
Oh, my beloved Isabel. She won't speak to me because I ran off just like that.
Well, that's just wrong.
But it was an emergency.
Why not just let her know how you feel with a nice gesture?
A nice gesture? Something like a bucket of flowers? My Isabel loves red bromeliads.
Well, that would be a start.
Couldn't you give her the bucket and tell her I love her? I could concentrate much better on my work here if I knew that Isabel was not longer angry with me.
Even though I think you'd take better care of this personally, I'll think of something to do about it.
Thank you very much. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Little Diego from Santo Tomas. He's your son, isn't he?
That's him! The little rascal!
You'll be pleased to hear that I was able to solve Diego's fish drama.
Really? How come?
By finding an adequate replacement.
Really? That's great! My boy was so sad when his goldfish suddenly disappeared.
Died.
Yes, but try explaining that to an 8-year-old boy.
Well, now everything is fine again.
And for that, I thank you. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Take care.
See you later.
I hope I don't crush it in my pocket. I'm sure I can take a little bit. There's still more than enough left. That's it. The power's off. Ooh, I hope my spontaneous act of violence won't have any consequences. Oops! Where is everyone? Oh, what a beautiful bouquet of red bromeliads. And how it smells.
Oh, are the flowers for me?
Yep. With warm regards from Carlos.
Carlos, you actually met that great fool?
Oh yes, and he's terribly sorry for just disappearing like that.
As he should. When is he finally coming back?
Well, Carlos and I are working on a solution to the little problem with the golden cat. As soon as that's done, he's all yours again.
All right then. If it's really that important. And I have a nice vase for the flowers here somewhere. This way, I can always remember my Carlos.
I'm sure you'll be reunited soon.
If you say so.
Welcome back.
Have you made any progress with the sacrificial cocktail yet?
Unfortunately not. No idea where I'm going to get the recipe or the ingredients. Perhaps one of the oldest knows the answer?
Quite possible. I'll keep my eyes and ears open.
Thank you. And besides, I still need an antique clay vessel to prepare the cocktail according to the ancient rites.
And I'll keep my eyes peeled for that too.
Thank you. Thank you. Is there anything else I can help you with?
You're Carlos, Isabel's husband, right?
Well, you already know that. Did you bring my Isabel the flowers I mentioned?
I did. And she was incredibly happy.
Really? Oh, how nice.
And she would love to have you back home. Diego misses you too.
Good. Then let's find a solution to the problem with the golden cat as quickly as possible. So that I can hold my Isabel in my arms again.
Of course. We can do it.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Take care.
See you later.
Do you need any other advice?
Hey, Carlos is looking for the recipe for a ritual sacrificial potion. You have any ideas?
Carlos? My son-in-law? That Carlos?
The one and only.
And why does he want to know the recipe?
He and his buddies believe that this will lift the curse on Santo Tomas. If you want to believe in something like that.
Well, if Carlos is looking for the recipe, he must have a good reason for it. And it's a good thing I keep my grandfather's note. I still remember the recipe well.
That's great.
Well, first of all, you need an antique clay vessel from wherever.
Carlos already mentioned something like that.
You will also need 3 ingredients: fermented agave juice, kapok tree flower extract, and a handful of cat mushrooms. And, at least as far as the kapok tree blossom is concerned, I have an idea where you can look. There is a big tree at the end of the jungle.
Thank you very much. I better start looking for it right away then.
Good luck with it. Do you have any other concerns?
Take care.
You too.
I'll just take one of these grapes. It doesn't seem to be really fresh. Carlos has a truly exquisite collection of fine spirits. That won't work. The door's firmly closed. What a cute one! I think Mr. or Mrs. Lima has no desire to operate the elevator. I think the little one's ready to work now. And now? How do I tell the monkey to operate the elevator? He actually looks quite keen to me. Maybe I'll ask one of the elders what the trick is.
Do you need any other advice?
Do you have any idea how I could operate the elevator with the monkey at the big kapok tree?
An elevator operated by a monkey? I only know such a thing from old books.
And what did these books say?
Well, there used to be little monkeys that were trained with certain sound sequences.
Sound sequences. So I sing something to the monkey?
Something like that, yes. In the past, special flutes were made for this purpose by master craftsmen of the ancient Maya.
A flute? Do you think Honorio from Barney's might sell one?
Well, you'll have to ask him that yourself.
Good tip. I'll do that right away. And then I'll warble a tune to the little monkey, which will be quite something.
Good luck. Do you have any other concerns?
Take care.
You too.
Yes?
Do you also sell musical instruments?
Musical instruments? Nah, there's no real tourist interest there.
Too bad. I'm looking for a small flute for an extremely important task.
A flute? If you like, you can have mine. Carving such small items is a hobby of mine.
Absolutely. What does it cost?
Nothing, it's a gift. And I can always carve another one.
Wow, really? Thanks a million. Without your flute, my adventure here would probably be over already.
You're welcome. And have fun warbling.
The little monkey has no interest in that. I better stand on the elevator first. Unfortunately, my arms aren't that long. Gotcha! What? No peanuts? No tonic? No cola? Just an expired bottle of sparkling agave juice. Yuck. Who wants to drink something like that? Well, I'll take it with me anyway. Who knows what it's good for? Ugh. The vacation is off to a good start. Yuck. Yuck. The rotten grape now just floats in the rotten agave juice. Great idea. Let's see if it works. Wow! The previously disgusting agave juice has now become a no less disgusting high percentage drink. Fine. Now I just have to find out where the small key fits. I bet I can use it to deactivate the security device in the back. It's just borrowed, I swear.
Welcome back.
Have you made any progress with the sacrificial cocktail yet?
Unfortunately not. No idea where I'm going to get the recipe or the ingredients.
Well, I spoke to Alvaro recently and he actually remembered the recipe. Fermented agave juice, the flower of the kapok tree, and the Teonanacatl mushrooms, prepared in an antique clay vessel.
Oh, so that was the recipe. And have you found all the ingredients yet?
In fact, I have everything you need for the ritual sacrificial potion. Here you go.
Oh, that's great. Then I'll get to work right away. Can you please let Miguel know that I'm fine? It's going to be a fantastic sacrifice party.
Of course.
And thanks again.
No big deal.
Hello, Sanchez.
I think I have great news.
Let's hear it.
Well, for one thing, Carlos has finished the ceremonial sacrificial drink and he's looking for volunteers to test it.
Oh, that's really good.
And you'll be glad to hear that I was able to kidnap an unsuspecting tourist and sacrifice him at the pyre.
You did. What? But that was my job.
Well, you've already done enough by standing there looking grim. I wanted to take some work off your hands.
Well, okay then. Thanks.
That means the ceremony can start now, right?
You're actually right about that. Wow, great. Thanks for your help. Then it is now time to worship the great Itzamna. Shall we meet at Carlos's bar?
I'm on my way.
Perfect.
It doesn't really matter whether you believe in the great Itzamna or not, when you have good friends and a tasty drink ahead of you. What did Miguel say? The golden cat has a golden twin. If an extravagant sacrifice ceremony brings us a few steps closer to said twin, then why not? It's a shame that it takes death by fire of a poor tourist dummy to change things for the better. But who am I to question the customs and tradition of other countries? The members of the People's Front of Itzamna are certainly having fun. Fun that came to an abrupt halt, though. Don't give in to alcohol. But good for me, the volcano should be clear now. And I should finally set out to look for the ominous cat twin. Let's see if I can bend this stream to my will. Drat. I should somehow stabilize the board a little more. I can't do anything with the flyers, but the wooden stand itself looks usable. Besides, this is an all-inclusive vacation. Let's see if I can bend this stream to my will. Alright, that should give my construction a little more stability. Let's go for a dip. Enjoy your meal, my friend. Wow, I am rich! The photo shows part of a broken statue. What is it? A broken statue? Once it was surely a beautiful statue. Unfortunately, the door is... Well, that's a big door.
Yikes, a human. Oh, well, you really real? Or am I hallucinating again?
I'm as real as it gets. What are you doing here all alone?
Well, the most important reason. There are no people here. I hate people.
Well, but I'm here.
That remains to be seen. I often see things here that aren't there at all.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And now? Is there anything else?
Hey, I couldn't help but notice your vendor sign. What are you selling?
The world's best climbing equipment, of course. You can't go any further without it.
Oh, okay. Then I would like to purchase some equipment, if that's all right.
Gladly. $1 million, please.
Excuse me? I don't have that much money. Can't we come to some other agreement?
Do you have access to a television and some exciting photos of sun, sand, and sea? I really miss being in touch with the outside world. But what I don't miss are the people.
A television and a great picture of the blue sea. I'll see what I can do.
Fine. Is there anything else?
What do you need the TV for?
For watching TV? Isn't that obvious? I have 12 years of TV programming to catch up on. Is Navy CIS still being made?
I think so.
Great.
Hopefully you have reception here.
We'll see about that. I have my problems with humanity, but the ideal world in the TV box gives me hope. At least that would be the case if I had a TV.
To catch up on 12 seasons of Navy CIS.
That's right. Is there anything else?
An exciting picture of sun, sand, and sea.
Yes, of course. Maybe a great snapshot of the blue sea. Something exciting. I miss the blue sea and the warm sun, you know?
Well then just go to the beach and let the surfer dude teach you how to surf.
What kind of dude? A human being, then?
I strongly assume that.
No thanks. No people, please. It already takes a lot of willpower not to push you over that cliff. I just want a nice photo. That's enough to make me feel closer to sun, sand, and sea.
I see. All right. I'll see what I can do.
Great. Is there anything else?
What is the life of a hermit like?
Lonely. Beautiful, desolate solitude.
So you like it here all alone?
It's absolutely marvelous. No people. Getting lost in the mountains 12 years ago, when I was on a 2-week vacation, as it turned out, was the best thing that could have happened to me. No, people. Just me, the mountain, and the great solitude. It's absolutely marvelous.
I see. You're not so good with people.
I hate people.
You mentioned that already.
Is there anything else?
You think little of people, don't you?
Humanity? It's gone completely mad at the moment. And why is that?
The battle for dwindling resources and variable national borders?
Nah. Too many people.
If you think so.
At least too many stupid people.
Could be right about that.
There are too many stupid people in important positions.
Absolutely.
No, this is the right place. I have peace and quiet here. And plenty of time to think. Is there anything else?
Take care.
See you soon.
Somehow I have to decipher these hieroglyphics. Fantastic! That was really educational. I even managed to translate a whole page. Okay, let's see if this one works. Unfortunately, I have no idea what the hieroglyphics mean. Demon esto subiecto voluntati miae. I think this prayer was somehow wrong. Not that I have any idea what I just rambled on about. Great idea! It's time to create the perfect wave. All that's needed is a little superstition and a lot of wind. Let's go! Okay, let's see if this one works. At least now I understand exactly what I'm preaching. Whoa, whoa, whoa! And so it came to pass that my divine abilities were finally revealed. I recite the prayer Ode to Hurricane with great fervor, flawlessly, and with absolute perfection. One moment the sea is as smooth as glass, the next, hurricanes whip up the waves several meters high. A surfer's dream come true. And now I'm allowed to admire Surfer Dude's surfing perfection up close. What an athlete! Quick, snap a photo, otherwise no one will believe me. And a few minutes later, the whole thing is over. And once again, only a smooth sea remains. And my firm intention to learn how to surf one day. What an incredibly cool sport.
Yes? Is there anything else I can help you with?
How likely is it that the zoo will reopen?
Oh, my dear Mr. Whiskers, I would love to. After all, I am well aware of the importance of the zoo and the jobs it provides in the region. However, I cannot possibly afford the renovations that are now necessary. And unfortunately, the authorities will not give their approval for the reopening without it.
I see. In this case, the problem is a lack of money, as it so often is.
That's right. I just about make ends meet with the income from my hotel and the sales stands in Pueblo Verde. And if I don't stumble across any pirate treasure anytime soon, unfortunately, nothing will change.
This is so unfortunate. Carlos would love to resume his work at your zoo.
Oh, Carlos. He was one of my best employees. And I feel so sorry for him and his little family. But what am I to do? Is there anything else I can help you with?
See you soon.
Why, of course.
I would like to purchase a share in your zoo.
Excuse me?
Well, you mentioned that a reopening wasn't possible due to lack of money.
That's true. But what would you get out of it?
Well, for one thing, I've always wanted to own a zoo that wasn't built to a scale of 1 to 20. And besides, I believe that you, or rather our beautiful zoo, would be a real enrichment to the region.
Without question. And that almost sounds too good to be true. But please, don't expect any major profits from the zoo.
Yeah, I thought so. It's not about the money for me. And since I certainly won't be allowed to board the plane home with a bag full of gold, I'd rather spend the money on something useful here. So, are we partners?
Well, I won't think twice about it. Welcome on board, partner.
Cool.
And I will take care of the necessary renovations immediately. Finally.
You mind if I borrow the bottle of vinegar for a moment?
No, go ahead. I already had breakfast today.
Great, thanks. Hey!
Hey yourself. Can I help you?
What are you doing there? I don't think I've seen you here before, have I?
Could be a good thing. I only arrived a few hours ago.
And what brings you here to this beautiful corner of our planet?
Oh, Barney has tasked me with getting the tourism industry here back on its feet.
So, you are...
Elaine Pufflepot, event planner with heart and soul. And always open to suggestions on how we can breathe some magic back into the sleepy town.
event planner? And what exactly does that involve?
Well, aren't you curious?
Guilty as charged.
Well, my job is to find new ways to turn this place back into the tourist magnet it once was.
Oh, that sounds exciting. That would indeed be a blessing for the region. Tourists means jobs, you know?
You're probably alluding to the precarious situation in Santo Tomas, right?
That's right. The village was dependent on us tourists. Do you already have an idea? Or are you planning any great events?
Well, as I said, I only arrived here today. And if you have suggestions, I'll be happy to listen to it.
My suggestion?
Sure. You've been here for a while, haven't you? Surely you've noticed a thing or two. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I might have an idea. Although I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that at all.
You make me curious.
What do tourists hope to find when they visit this beautiful country?
I'm sure you'll tell me in a moment.
Well, adventure! Sunken treasures, mystical ruins, and locals dressed in traditional costumes.
That does sound exciting. And you know of such a place?
As I said, I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about it. But I bet every tourist would empty their wallet to enter the mystical place just once.
Now you've really got me curious. And when do you know if you can tell me about it?
I guess it's best if I discuss it with Miguel.
Miguel?
Yeah, he's something of a supervisor there. But, whatever. Just give me some time. I'll sort it out.
Well, you know where to find me. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Shouldn't you be at work and not watching cartoons?
This is the local event channel. I hope to find inspiration here for future events.
Is that so? So all I see is a blue polar weasel hunting for yellow rubber ducks.
No. It's probably just an ad for some video game. They'll get on with the actual program in a moment.
But the commercial's been running for a long time.
Well, that's just how it is in private television these days.
That's true. Did they happen to mention what the game was called? It looks funny.
Good question. I think it was Mice on Ice. Or was it Spice the Rice? Oh well, I wasn't paying attention, unfortunately. I'll tell you later, okay?
Sure.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
I knew an Elaine once too, you know.
You don't say.
Yes, Elaine Marley. Do you know her? Or are you even related?
You think that just because our names are both Elaine, we must be related?
Well, it would seem obvious, wouldn't it?
That is nonsense, to put it bluntly.
Oh.
Where does your Elaine live?
That's just it. She lives in the Caribbean, so it's just around the corner. Sure you're not related?
Pretty much, but I don't want to rule anything out. How old is she?
I'm guessing around 320. Give or take 50 years.
Please let's change the subject.
But...
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Take care.
See you soon.
That won't work. The door's firmly closed. Poor Miguel. This is going to be an unpleasant experience. But I need him to be awake.
Hey, Sanchez! I almost didn't recognize you without your mask. What is so urgent that you had to wake me up so rudely? Hello, Sanchez.
So, did sacrificing the poor tourist achieve anything?
Well, since you ask me so directly, I'm afraid that the great Itzamna has not yet revealed a way for Santo Tomas to return to its former glory.
I'm sorry to hear that. What would you think about opening this village up to tourism?
For more sacrifices?
No, for the prosperity of Santo Tomas. Every tourist would pay an entrance fee here to admire this treasure in the jungle.
Somehow that doesn't sound like a good idea. This place is sacred.
Well, you are free to make up the rules here, of course. And a small ticket booth at the entrance.
Rules? Something like, look but don't touch.
That goes without saying, I think.
And the money would then go to Santo Tomas.
Yeah, that's the basic idea.
Let me think about it for a bit, okay?
Sure.
Anything else?
What did you have in mind to preserve this sacred place in its existence?
Well, at least the temple needs to be protected. It is simply unacceptable that 1,000 feet would be trampling their way up the decrepit stairs. Probably nothing will be left of it after a year.
I see. And do you already have an idea of how to accomplish that?
Not really, no.
Maybe a stop sign?
No, that won't stop anyone.
So, some kind of more brutal solution?
Exactly. Do you have any ideas? Because the longer I think about it, the more I like the idea of tourists.
Alright, let me think about it a little. As a junior member of the People's Front of Itzamna, it would be an honor and a pleasure to me to find a solution that is satisfactory for all sides.
Good. Do that. Anything else?
See you later.
Okay.
Since the monkeys have already escaped, a fence no longer makes sense here. Fine. But something important is still missing. Good. I wonder what happens when it rains. Will the entire area be electrified then? I'd rather not find out.
Hello, Sanchez.
The temple has now been professionally secured.
Really? How so?
All that was needed was a sturdy fence and some electricity.
An electric fence?
Exactly. But you'd be better off deactivating it when it rains. Unless you want to electrify the entire area.
Oh, well, I must say, that was a really good idea.
So, would you now be willing to open this holy place to tourism?
I guess so. I still don't really find the whole idea convincing. But I also realize, of course, what it could mean for Santo Tomas.
So would you be willing to talk to Elaine about the next steps?
Yes, just send her over. Then I can personally introduce her to this holy place. And then we'll see.
Great! Glad I could help.
And thank you very much, my dear Sanchez. Your commitment to the People's Front of Itzamna and our little village will not be forgotten. Anything else?
See you later.
Okay.
Greetings, Scott.
It's time to visit the ancient Mayan temple. I spoke to Miguel again. He's the boss there. And even if he didn't really find the idea convincing at first, we were finally able to find a really good compromise.
Wow. Well, you've been really busy. And you've already done a large part of my work for me.
Well, you've got enough to do here with your, cartoons in that little TV.
Yes. So does that mean this Miguel is willing to talk about the commercialization of the sacred Mayan site?
He is.
Right. I'd better be on my way then to experience this great place live and in person.
Great. But please be careful when you cross the jungle. Because of exotic monster fleas.
Monster fleas? I think someone has told you a tall tale.
That's also quite possible. So we'll meet at the temple. You will be speechless with amazement.
Well, we'll see. See you later. And thank you for the commitment to Santo Tomas. The temple could indeed be the solution to some of the problems here.
Good. But unfortunately, the TV's out of juice. Elaine must have forgotten to turn it off. I better charge the battery somewhere. Very nice. I think it's time for another supernatural marathon. Hey, you were looking for a TV, right?
That's right. I have 12 seasons of Navy CIS to catch up on.
Well then, here you go.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. But I have no idea how long the battery will last.
That's okay. Maybe you could visit me every day and charge the TV for me.
I actually have a pretty tight schedule. Did you have a photo like this in mind?
You have a photo of sun, sand, and sea? For me?
I do. Topped off with an extra dash of coolness.
Oh, wow. Show it to me quickly. That photo is amazing. Who is this cool guy?
Me, of course. Who else?
Really?
I'm telling you. You can't see the resemblance?
Now that you mention it.
Does the photo meet your expectations?
It does. I could have done without the people in the picture. But the waves make me wistfully remember my Sturm and Stress period. I was a real beach boy, you know?
Absolutely. Right, and now I have to get back to work. This game's journal is still overflowing with exciting tasks. And I have no idea. It's impossible for me to climb up the smooth wall without help.
Hello again.
Hey, I couldn't help but notice your vendor sign. What are you selling?
The world's best climbing equipment, of course. You can't go any further without it.
Oh, okay. Then I would like to purchase some equipment, if that's alright.
Gladly. $1 million, please.
Excuse me? I don't have that much money. Can't we come to some other agreement?
After you unselfishly helped me with that great photo of sun, sand, and sea, and the no less great pocket TV, you've really earned your climbing equipment, I think.
I'm glad we agree on that.
Here you go. And please don't break your neck.
Thank you very much. I wonder what secrets this little book reveals. The head of the pillar can be turned. And the way is clear. Hey, nice disappearing act. Will you let me pass?
Scott Whiskers, the man on a quest for the golden cat.
Oh, you know me.
That's right, I know all about you. Your desires, your cravings, your weaknesses, your greatest fears.
Okay. I really just want to enter the room behind you.
Prove yourself worthy, and you will be allowed in. Prove yourself unworthy, and suffer an agonizing death.
You're taking this pretty seriously, aren't you? I just want to pass. If you could take a step to the right.
Only the worthy may pass.
Ugh.
Would that be everything then?
What can I do to prove myself worthy to enter the room behind you?
Prove that you are in the favor of the gods, and you will be granted entry.
Okay, and how do I prove that the gods and I are the best of buddies?
Answer 3 questions correctly, and you will be granted entry.
I see. So a quick quiz and I'm allowed to pass?
No. Prove with your answers that you are in the favor of the gods, and only then will the path be open to you. Fail and suffer an agonizing death.
Yes, you said that already. And you're something like the gatekeeper here?
My only purpose is to sort out the unworthy.
With a painful death, yes, I get it.
Would that be everything then?
Maybe you can tell me something about the golden cat and its twin.
What do you want to know?
Is it true that the destroyed relic of Santo Tomas has a twin?
That's right.
And this twin is in the chamber behind you?
That too is true.
Well, alright. Since I'm not allowed to go past, could you please get the kitty for me? I'll give her a few extra cuddles too. Promise.
Unfortunately, I can't do that. Only the worthy might pass.
What? So, you're not worthy?
Hey, I know what you're trying to do.
I just want the kitty cat.
Prove yourself.
Yeah, I get it. You're a tough negotiator.
Would that be everything then?
Isn't it boring to stand around here all day turning tourists away?
That's my destiny.
I see. Because no one else wanted the job?
What are you talking about? It is a great honor to proclaim the will of the gods here. And, if necessary, to carry it out.
You mean the part about the agonizing death?
If it is your destiny.
Well, I hope not. I was never a big fan of adventure games where the good-looking hero bites the dust for some minor reason. So that's what awaits me here.
Nothing is certain yet. Your destiny has not yet been revealed.
And you'll make sure that happens soon?
If it is your wish, of course. Would that be everything then?
Which of the old Mayan gods is the coolest anyway? Some guy with a hammer and blonde hair?
Well, we don't have a god like that.
Too bad. So, who's boss of the gang?
It's Sama, of course. Who else?
It's Zamna. I think I know that one. Your friends down at the Mayan temple have founded some kind of cult in his name. The guys are completely crazy.
I have no friends.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
However, I have always felt a great connection to the gods of ancient times. And my faith gives me strength.
Strength?
The strength to answer even the strangest questions of curious tourists.
And you're doing a really great job.
Would that be everything then?
Take care.
Live long and prosper. Your choice was wise.
I feel totally enlightened. What a great energy drink.
Welcome back, Mr. Whiskers.
Very well. I am prepared to prove myself worthy.
Well, are you? Well, we'll see. Answer 3 of my questions and prove yourself worthy to enter the sacred chamber. Ready?
I guess so.
Alright. So, here is my first question. In which form does the exalted Kukulkan appear?
As a feathered snake.
I see. An interesting answer. And now, for the second question. The mighty Chak is...
The god of rain.
Very well, if you really think so. And here is the last of my questions. Huracan is the ruler of...
Storm and destruction.
Whatever you say.
Well, how did I do? Did I pass?
You did, indeed.
Really? So I proved myself.
Worthy? Yes, you did.
Wow!
You are now free to enter the sacred chamber.
Oh my god. There it is. Finally! Uh-oh. I have a really bad feeling about this. don't I know that from some movie? I believe the pedestal needs the appropriate counterweight. Maybe I can fill a small cloth bag with sand or another crumbly substance, and then I could pretend to be Indiana Jones. The idea is highly questionable from a hygiene perspective. No, it's not going to work out that way. Well, you should always carry a handful of cat litter with you. The bag of cat litter is heavier than expected. No. Maybe you have another idea. No, I don't want to do that. Whoops! I'm still alive! Sometimes my superior gift for finding solutions really scares me. But hey, I've got it! The golden cat! Finally! So that's it. The end of our journey together. And thank you 1,000 times over for your help, and the many times your tip provided the crucial clue to solving the difficult puzzles. I couldn't have done it without you. Unfortunately, good looks alone just aren't enough. And now? Now I'll place the kitty cat on this pedestal and give the people of Santo Tomas hope again. But to be honest, the residents of this village have worked hard for their newfound happiness. Whether it's the Mayan temple as the new tourist attraction or the selfless work at the recently reopened zoo. No magic necessary. All it took was a brilliant idea, the determination of everyone involved to turn that idea into a reality, and of course, a little luck. And as the saying goes, all's well that ends well. Time to put the shiny cat in its basket. Kitten's in its place. A miraculously a ray of sunshine breaks through the previously gloomy clouds and bathes Santo Tomas in a golden yellow light. The cat may only be a piece of gilded porcelain, but it also symbolizes a bright future for Isabel, Diego, Carlos, and all the other friendly residents of this village. Not least thanks to Miguel's grandfather and his incredible discovery of a good 70 years ago. Thanks to Miguel's gang and Elaine's entrepreneurial spirit, the village will benefit from ticket sales to the sacred temple for a long time to come, to enable future generations to experience the fascinating history of the ancient Maya up close. Oh, and then there is, of course, the wonderful zoo. My zoo! Recently reopened, it showcases Guatemala's fascinating flora and fauna. Ideal for those who don't dare to go into the jungle to pet a wild panther, or for all those who have simply forgotten the vital tin of powder against exotic monster fleas at home. And even if the zoo legally belongs to Mr. Barney and me, I will ensure that all ticket sale revenues go to the benefit of the residents in the surrounding area. And with that, I'm afraid I have to say goodbye to you now, because my real vacation is just beginning. All the problems are solved, and finally I have time for sun, beach and sea. I can take a little breather, letting the last rays of sunshine warm my belly, and say goodbye to you with a final live long and prosper. Bye. See you next time.